Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing okay and that you're hanging in there with all the solar activity that we've been having over the past however long, week or so, however long it's been happening. Uh, but I just wanted to check in and I wanted to just share kind of like a shorter version of a video that I plan to post in the future once I've really sifted through all the thoughts and feelings that I have. I haven't sifted through everything, so I'm going to do my best to just kind of share what I'm feeling in the moment. But basically, what I'm feeling is just a feeling of just, I guess, joy in terms of seeing how refreshing it is when clients dedicate themselves to themselves and their personal spiritual practice, and how much they grow and evolve and change over the years. It's really cool to see that, and it's actually really exciting, and it gives me a lot of just good feelings, really good feelings inside to see my clients that have really been committed to themselves and how much it just that commitment changes them and makes them a completely different person. And I want to highlight this because dedication and commitment to yourself is super important on this path. And people who come to me need to understand that my work is not for people who want a little bit of relief. My work is not for people who are looking to escape from their feelings, who are looking to just not be bothered with everything that's going on under the surface. My work is for people who are ready and willing to commit themselves to their personal uh, spiritual evolution and who really desire true freedom. And that true freedom really being rooted in dissolving inner narratives that are really composed of basically everything that we tell ourselves as a means of coping with the things that have happened to us in life. So we either keep certain things from happening again, or we keep ourselves numb to our emotions. Anything that we um, create so we can just deal with life and we could just move forward so that we were able to be functional, whatever that means. So my work is for people who have a strong desire in their heart to come into who they truly are. And that process is not easy. It is extremely difficult. Like extremely difficult. So if you're looking to feel better, just temporarily feel better, if you're looking to feel dreamy and floaty and to just feel good all the time, my work is not for you. I offer counseling sessions, like intuitive consultations, and I offer them on my website. But I really want to change the description a bit so it really highlights what it is that I'm focusing on and what it is I want to help people with. It's like a combination of uh, intuitive slash psychic information slash channeled information slash energetic technology slash mentorship based on the wisdom and information and everything that has accumulated over the years through my experience and has transformed me thousands of times since I've been on this journey. So that's what I'm offering. And people who feel a strong call to work with me are welcome to come and work with me, but just know what you're getting yourself into. Like, I'm not a harsh person to work with at all. And people who work with me will tell you that. Like, I'm very kind and compassionate, and I don't try to be. I just am. Like, I understand how hard life is, especially now if you're consciously and intentionally moving on a spiritual path to unfold as the true person that you really are without all the past stuff controlling you, that is a really difficult process. Some people have to be dragged through that process. like, but for now you're inviting it, that's really tough. It's a really difficult process. But when I say know what you're getting yourself into, know that I'm the kind of person who is going to be very real and honest with you about what's going on and maybe what needs to happen in order for you to streamline your process. And it's not going to be all about me just telling you psychic information like, oh, you're Pleiadian, you're Syrian, yes, you come from this planet. Or I talk about the stuff that's real and applicable. And sometimes that information is what you need to know. Sometimes you do need to know that. Sometimes you do need to know what your star origins are. But that's going to depend on the person. I leave that up to basically what's uniquely, awakening for the person, what's really going to work for them and help them on their process. So everything that I do is uniquely tailored to those that I work with. I really don't like the shadow on my face. That's better. So I wish I would have started like that. So everything that I do is uniquely tailored to the person that I'm working with that's in front of me. And like I said, I'm very real and honest about what needs to happen and what needs to be done. And sometimes people just want to be told the scientific process, to getting from point A to point B. I'm trying to remember it because there have been specific situations that I can use as an example, but I don't know if I can remember them right now. It's almost like sometimes people just want to know what they can do to avoid experiencing the middle part that gets you to the end point. They want to know what they need to do so that they don't have to experience mistakes, learning experiences, trial and error. They just want you to tell them, okay, what do I have to do in order to make this happen? That's not me. I don't give A plus B equals C solutions. Because at this point in my life, I see the impact and the validity and the wisdom that can come out of life experiences. So I don't see, if you go in a certain direction and you learn, okay, this isn't what I want, then that's important. It was important for you to go through that. I'm not going to tell you stuff so that you don't have to go through certain things. That's not what the spiritual path is about. So I teach you to see the beauty in all of your life experiences so that you can embrace the wholeness and completeness of life as it is experienced through you. So what I help people with is to come into the fullness of who they are through understanding that there's nothing that really needs to be avoided. If you follow your guidance and you follow your intuition, you can create a pathway towards a certain experience that is less dramatic, especially if it's not necessary. But it's not so much about avoiding, it's just about making a different choice. So this is going on longer than I thought. But I just wanted to share a little bit of that because people need to know, when you're working with me, don't depend on me to bring you exactly where you need to be. See me as someone who is supporting you, that's offering you experience, because there are certain things a lot of things that I've been through that I can help you. Okay, I've seen this before, I've experienced this before. Here's what I can offer you. But at the end of the day, this is your life. You got to experience it. yourself. I can be there to guide you and be an ear and a support to you through this process. But I'm not going to sit up here and try to do it for you. But that's what some people want. They don't want to have to experience life. But no, if you're on the journey of true liberation and true freedom, you got to experience life. You got to experience it. This is like, and I guess I'll save this for another video too, when we talk about mastery. Mastery over life is knowing, or mastery over self is knowing how to work with all aspects of who you are instead of trying to avoid certain aspects of who you are. So instead of avoiding your emotions, allow your emotions to speak to you and understand how they work. Learn how to work with them. So when fear comes up, instead of trying to avoid fear or trying to cancel it out, listen to what it's saying to you. Befriend it. And embrace it. Over time, it will have less power over you. But you have to allow yourself to experience things. It's not about avoiding, okay? But anyway, I wanted this to be a quick video. Later on, I guess I'll talk a little bit more about my work and what it is that I do. Trying to prevent that shadow. What it is that I do so people can have a clear idea of what it's like to work with me. But yes, I send you all so much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.